Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here as the recording of this. It is Thursday, January 26th, 2023. A very windy Thursday. There's a wind warning in effect for SoCal. Daphne is here. YouTube's now own Daphne, the Daphne Show.
Yay.
She has a channel now. And we are going to go in. Are you going to film today, maybe?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Got your camera with you?
Yeah, I feel so official now. Is this what it feels like?
It's what you've been doing it for a little while, a couple months.
Yeah, but it feels more official when you're here.
All right. We're going to go into what tomorrow, today's the 26th, starting tomorrow, the 100th anniversary of the Disney Corporation kicks off. There's a lot of merchandise, there's a lot of food.
I'm so excited.
A lot is happening tomorrow, but quite a bit's happening today too.
Mickey and Minnie?
That's tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Maybe they'll do a soft opening.
That'd be so exciting. We'll get to ride it maybe twice. That'd be so cool.
If they do a soft opening, we're definitely getting in line for that.
Yeah, definitely.
But we're gonna park hop, jump back and forth. We're gonna do Lightning Lane, Genie Plus, except it's different because in Florida, you can book Genie Plus before you even get to the park.
Yeah,
here,
nice.
we gotta wait till we scan in.
Yeah, immediately.
What rides and attractions do you want to do?
Mission Breakout. Right now I'm really loving that ride. It's so fun.
Okay.
Space Mountain and Haunted Mansion if we can, since we didn't get to do it last time. So that'd be cool. I think it's still holiday overlay.
Is it? This late? This early?
I think they extended it this year.
Right. And maybe Big Thunder.
Yeah, Big Thunder.
Best remove.
Yeah, best
All right.
remove.
I'm inviting you to join me and Daphne.
Shall you?
Nailed it. It's definitely a blustery day. You can see leaves down on the ground over here. You know, the wind has strewn leaves and twigs and whatnot from the branches. Also Matterhorn, I was checking the wait times. It's not too busy in there, so I think if we do Lightning Lane, there's a branch down. There's a branch down.
Wow.
If we do Lightning Lane, we should be able to get on quite a few things today. As we're walking into downtown Disney, I almost said Disney Springs. I'm just so used to Walt Disney World late, but Disney Springs, right here where the theater used to be, there's a whole construction wall, and they've started to put stuff up for the Disney 100 Worlds of Wonder, and there's a really big Mickey sculpture as well, huge Mickey sculpture celebrating the Disney 100 Years of Wonder. There's going to be a lot of 100 stuff. I have brought my Magic Band Plus all the way from WDW. It's linked up to my Disneyland account. Also, we ended up getting a couple coffees. We went with Pike's Place. With the Pike's Place coffee, but I was kind of thinking to myself, if they would end up having here in World of Disney, I was wondering to myself, would they have any of the 100 stuff? And they do. They have the 100th anniversary stuff here too. I'm not sure if I'm going to get one. I already got a few Magic Band Pluses, but yeah. Get a little souvenir here if you want. Oh, that's kind of new too. This is the Storytellers.
A World of
Walt and
Color.
Mickey. Oh, there's a new World of Color. All right, yeah, here's a lot of the 100th anniversary merch inside the, what's that? It's that Emporium. It's the World of Disney over here before you go into the parks. Yeah, quite a bit of new merchandise. I kind of like this. Look at this. I really like this, like old school Mickey Mouse. You know, I've never worn a pair of Crocs. Oh, these are moving by itself. These are haunted Crocs. Haunted Crocs. Take a look at this wind. So you just point a camera at the palm trees and it's extreme wind. Have made it in at 12:30 p.m. So 30 minutes after noon, and on the way in, there was a lot of crows flying over the top heading in. I guess the crows wanted to celebrate the 100th anniversary. They're a day early. Slightly windy.
So windy. I didn't think it was going to be this crazy today.
Our first order of business is to get a Lightning Lane and then figure out what first attraction we want to go. There's a lot of crows out here.
It's like 100 crows.
Look, they're all up there in the tree. All right, let's check the Lightning Lane and the wait times.
Yay! I'm so excited to go on first ride.
Let's get down to business. We have just purchased Lightning Lane. Grand total of $40, $20 each. For some reason, I thought it was $15 last time I was here. I guess it depends on how busy it is. Look at all those crows. And looking at the app, look at all these up here. Look at all those birds. A Hitchcock. What if all these crows were like flying around the Bates Motel? Obviously the Birds is a different movie than Hitchcock's Psycho, but I'm looking at the app, and at 12:31, by the time we scan in and walk back to Big Thunder, if I went ahead and grabbed that, we could just walk on Big Thunder. You want to do that?
Yeah, I'm down.
Want to best remove them?
Best remove.
We're going to make our way down Main Street, and I am happy because I've been going to Walt Disney World so much lately, I almost forgot that Mr. Toad's Wild Ride still exists. It is an extinct attraction out in Florida right now. Splash Mountain's an extinct attraction out there now too. We should go on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride at some point today.
I'm down. I love that ride. It's
yeah.
so fun.
Jay Thaddeus, quite the reckless driver.
Yes, he is. Jay Thaddeus.
J. Thaddeus Toad. Just walking in here, what a vibe in comparison to Disney World. Everything is like, not that, you know, obviously they just overemphasize the size and gargantuanness of the main area. And you walk in here, it's all like cute and quaint. Oh, hello, Mr. Goofy. How are you? A hat tip to you, sir. And it looks as if there is a new Mickey sculpture here on Main Street with the paraphrase of what Walt's quote was, quote, "It all started with a mouse," there at the base of the sculpture. Oh yeah, so I see some vultures up there too. Big Thunder Mountain, West Coast edition. I love this attraction. I go through the dinosaur bones. Now definitely this one, I definitely am gonna best remove my hat. Not because of the ride per se, but because it is so dang windy outside. I would definitely remove my hat. Best remove them. I can't. It's a good starting ride. You decided to keep your ears on. You're just going to hold on to them though. You're not going to best remove them. You're going to hold on. You're going to best hold on to them. Best hold on to them. All right, the old goat trick. Stare at the goat. Stare at the goat. He's got the dynamite. Hello, goat. Look at the goat. I best removed them.
One time, I want to try Billy Corgan the whole ride.
You're gonna try to go full Billy Corgan?
Yeah, the whole ride. I think it's impossible.
Oh. Love it. What a great attraction. Whenever you hold onto your ears, it almost, the mini ears, yeah. It almost looks like you're going, this ride's too loud for me. Because you're like holding the side. So one thing I've already noticed is that Lightning Lane here, way more efficient and better than Florida's version.
Yeah.
Because we already got on, immediately walked in the park, got one for Big Thunder, and then you just booked one for us to go on, where are we going next?
Astro.
Walking right on there.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I need to build up my score.
If this was Walt Disney World, we would have got it here at this time and booked the first ride. It would have been like 4 p.m. to go on the next ride.
Yeah.
So
this is so cool.
I think Disneyland has it dialed in a little bit better than Walt Disney World.
Disney Magic is with us today.
It is. Just passed through Fantasyland, through the castle, and now gonna make our way over to Astro Blasters. And speaking of anniversaries, there is a time capsule. Oh, here's our shadows here. But this was placed here on the 40th anniversary of Disneyland. Now we're at like, what, the 67th anniversary? Something like that, 66, 67, 68. I'm losing track of all these anniversaries. Are very confusing. They're gonna open this on July 17th, 2035. I'm not really sure what I'm aiming at exactly. I know there's like a lot of secrets to this, but I don't know what all the secrets are. We are both, look at this, I got a 0 and you got 100,000. What the? There's a black and white TV show Woody here in the gift shop. Also, I got more than 0 points. I think the computer was incorrect. I think I got like 10,000 points. But you got like 100 and something thousand. You did 10 times the points I got.
Best scores I've ever gotten.
Yeah, I did pitiful. We have booked our third Lightning Lane for 3 o'clock, 3:10 to be exact, for Matterhorn. It's 1:34 now. Check out the new wrapping here on the monorail. There goes the West Coast monorail. To be honest, I think I prefer the Walt Disney World monorail over the Disneyland one, but this is magical too. I just like the 80s version of the futuristic style of WDWs, but I like this one too. So look, there's our shadow. We're actually gonna walk back over towards Toontown and just see if there's soft openings, Mickey and Minnie's today. You never know. You never know. This used to be the smoking area back in the day right over here too. Oh, the reveal going out of this tunnel into Batuu West, Star Wars Land, Galaxy's Edge. This entrance is closed off at Walt Disney World. When you look over at Kylo's ship, this right here, you cannot go through. But from Big Thunder Trail, you can walk in this direction. There's 3 entrances here versus the 2 entrances at Walt Disney World.
I didn't mess up your house, so don't mess up mine.
What are you selling?
These are Rathtar tentacles.
What kind of tentacles?
Rathtar.
Raftars?
Taken from a youngling.
Okay.
Let me know, I'm your guy. I got good deals, okay?
All
Local
right.
guard doesn't need to know.
If I need any, I know where to find
Yeah,
them.
if you want some salad too, there's some right
Whoa,
there.
whoa, whoa!
Salad.
Not my associate.
The pork?
This is salad. I don't eat salad, so we're good.
Okay. Salad the pork. All right. I'll come back for those tentacles later, maybe, possibly.
Let me know.
Probably
All
not.
types of credits except for that digital kind.
No digital?
Scrap metal, Mont Calamari flan, Old Imperial even.
Okay.
I'm not picky.
All right. I'll see you later.
Feel inspired.
See you later, Salad. We're trying to get some info if maybe Grogu and Mando will be walking around. But all he wanted to do was just sell me some tentacles. I don't even know what was he? They were like tentacles.
Tentacle or something. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, he's hustling selling some tentacles though.
Some like space seaweed it looked like or something.
We have both decided that we are in the mood and have a hankering for a Ronto wrap. So we're over here at Ronto's Roasters. Are you gonna go with the Ronto-less garden wrap? Or you gonna go with the full-on roasted pork, grilled pork chop sausage and all that?
Well, I'm gonna do the classic.
I think
Ronto.
I'm gonna go classic too.
One day I do want to try this because I've heard it's so good, but I'm gonna go with classic today.
Should I get the Ronto? I'm gonna get the Ronto-less. I'll try it. I'm gonna try it. Let's get one of each. And this is what we're dealing with. Got the full-on meatless, or the meat-filled Ronto, which I usually get, but we'll try something a little bit different. Got the cucumbers down in there, some other assorted slaw, veggies, things like that. It smells really good. So this would be the Ronto-less Ronto wrap. So how could it be Ronto-less if it's still called a Ronto wrap? There's a lot going on in here.
Isn't the Ronto meat?
The Ronto,
Isn't that the kind
I think it's the creature that you're consuming. Wait, what is it? Oh, that must be, oh, it's like the meatless meatballs.
It's falafel.
A falafel.
I think it's falafel, yeah.
You kind of mentioned, we should get a Ronto wrap, and I was like, I'm down, 100%. I'm always down for a little Ronto wrap. I like some of the items they have in Docking Bay. And I think it's the same kitchen, but right now, this time of day, you can only get Ronto wraps at Ronto's Roaster, so we just decided to sit over here.
It's
This
nice
little
to sit outside now, it's not as windy.
I'm gonna try this Ronto-less.
It looks so good. Yours looks way healthier.
It is, you just said it wasn't windy. I think now you just brought the wind back.
Is it good? It looks really good.
I think it's the same meatless meatballs with hummus they have at Docking Bay.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was falafel.
I really like it. What is falafel?
It's like ground. I don't know. I know it's really good. It's like Greek though, Mediterranean.
It might be a
I think it's
falafel.
ground chicken and like spices and stuff. I think.
Good.
It's just as I remembered. It's so good. And I think last time we had these was like in June of last year.
Was it here or in Florida?
Florida. I've never gotten one here before. It's really good.
I really like this meatloaf. Honestly, it's really dang good.
I've heard everyone even likes it even better, and I kind of wish I would have tried it all.
I think I almost might like it a little bit better. I don't know if I'd say it's better than the original Ronto wrap, but it's definitely on par.
I'll have to try it next time.
It's not like this one pales in comparison at all. It's pretty dang good. Well, this is my first time seeing Mandalorian and Boba Fett in a Galaxy's Edge. They're not in Florida. Let's take a look at Grogu down there. Well, Grogu is being obscured. Someone taking a selfie. There's Grogu. Look how realistic Grogu is there, just hanging out in the bag there. Must be up from his nap. That is amazing. Baby Yoda. Ooh, Kylo's approaching. Kylo is approaching. Hello, sir. No?
Not your concern.
All right.
Move the side. Thank you. Your allegiance is noted.
We are now leaving Galaxy's Edge and going to head over to the Matterhorn from one mountain, Big Thunder we did earlier, and now going to go over to another mountain, Matterhorn Mountain. Utilize the lightning lane, and once we scan in, we'll pick. Oh, this tree is now obscuring the Matterhorn Mountain.
The Matter Tree.
The Matter Tree. It's one of the many Matter. There's another bigger Matter Tree, but this is one of them. Oh, there's more birds. There's ducks. Squirrel. Now that monorail is all Mickey-fied. That is not one of the 100th anniversary. It should honk. If my calculations are correct, yep, it always honks right here by the Matterhorn. Like clockwork, right on the tip. Going off. Matterhorn. It's Scarrold. Scarrold the Yeti. Not Harold. Scarrold. Scarrold. Oh, we're racing here. Racing over here. Oh. On the paths. Oh man. What happened to the other bobsled? It's gone. Goodness. Oh. Wow, this is bumpy. Oh, I forgot how rough this is. Oh, crossing on the bottom. And the splash down. Woo! We did it.
We did it.
Rough ride.
That's
a rough ride, but we did it. Oh, perfect timing as we're exiting. Another monorail going over the top of the icy peaks of the Matterhorn. I love that ride. Getting a good view of the monorail here now. The Disney 100 going by and two submarines. Look at that sun glistening off the side. I almost call this magic hour. We're gonna get on the train. But before we walked over here, we went on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. And one thing I never really noticed, I've been on Toad probably 150 times in my lifetime. And one thing I never really noticed when you go in, there is a painting, a mural. And I know they have the cast of characters of Toad on there, but it also shows the ride itself going through all the little hijinks and escapades that J. Thaddeus will go before you actually get on the ride itself. It's almost like a teaser of sorts as you're going through the ride, which is pretty awesome. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Of course, you're hearing Matterhorn in the background because I'm standing here at this lagoon talking about Mr. Toad, but I went on Mr. Toad. The seagulls' voices are off?
Yeah, they're not saying mine, so it's like...
Oh, they're not? Oh, you can kind of hear them. Yeah, you can hear them barely.
Oh, okay. Normally they're so loud.
They're a lot louder. One thing that we have deemed the little devil at the end of Mr. Toad.
Yeah.
As West Coast Figment.
West Coast Figment. I really hope someone makes a shirt with him on
West
it.
Coast Figment?
Yeah, and just like the little red devil one. It's so cute.
Because he looks just like Figment, except he's evil.
He is.
He's the evil Figment. He's the evil Figment.
Evil twin.
Mr. Toad. It's been a while since I boarded the train over here in Tomorrowland with Autopia going by. Usually I'll board the train either over in New Orleans Square or Main Street, USA, but there is a station over here in Tomorrowland. Very futuristic. The future is gas-powered cars. The thing I really like about this from the railroad going from Tomorrowland over to Main Street is you get to go through quite an area, the Grand Canyon Concourse, and then also the prehistoric age of the dinosaurs. You can see a lot of dinos rolling through there. Just kind of like, some of them seem to be getting along, and other ones seem to have a little bit of an argument going on with their friends in here. You know, what else is there to do back in the prehistoric age? Spend so much, you know, the dinosaurs spend so much time together. Sometimes they're going to have good times, sometimes they're going to argue. These two on the end here, seem to be having a little bit of a little miscommunication and argument. They're going to work it out though. Kind of interesting that we made it to Main Street. They're renovating it. Because in the last couple of weeks I've been riding the Disney World Railroad that's been finally opening back up at Magic Kingdom. And when you go to Main Street and you look across, there is no Esplanade. You're looking across at Seven Seas Lagoon. So it's kind of wild to see an Esplanade again. Because in Florida, all I've been seeing Seven Seas Lagoon. I don't know, just like the little things, it's kind of unusual. And look over there, park hopping here. It's about 100 yards to park hop over to Guardians, which we're going to park hop later. Can't do that at Disney World. Disney World, it's like 30 minutes between parks. We're on our way to our lightning lane for Haunted Mansion. I hate to say this, well, I hate to say it, but I have to say it. Haunted Mansion Holiday is still, Haunted Mansion Holiday is still open.
It's still the holidays.
Still the holidays. Should also point out that Splash Mountain here on the West Coast, still open. They are there's rumors that it's going to be like early March that it's going to close, but I'm guessing they're going to make a formal announcement after Mickey Minnie Runaway opens in the next couple days. They're going to, I feel like they're going to want another, e-ticket attraction open before they close this one down. Just my thoughts. And as someone is splashing down directly behind me, I'm watching the Mark Twain go by, which is the riverboat here. Anaheim. Okay, just exited off of Haunted Mansion Holiday. I gotta say, it's kind of weird and confusing that it's still going right now at the end of January. Oh yeah, from here you can see the real Matter tree. There's a big tree over there that blocks the Matterhorn from New Orleans Square. So if you look across, that looks just like the Matterhorn, but it's not the Matterhorn. It is a tree blocking the Matterhorn from the eye view level. Pretty interesting. Or you could also call it the tree horn. Matter tree or the tree horn. There's a lot of birds over there on the tree Matter tree. Tree horn Matter tree. Looking at some of the 100th merch, some of this is kind of interesting, like the Mickey ears here, the Mickey and Minnie ears. Almost look like melting ice cream or something else on the top of the ear. That's kind of an interesting style. And now gonna walk across the Esplanade at DCA, a little park. Oh, they got new 100th anniversary banners across here too. Check those out. Nice. We are now going to grab a bite to eat. We got a reservation for Magic Key Terrace, which I have never eaten at. Now this place is going to be up these stairs, like a little secret upstairs Magic Key. There it is. We're going upstairs. Got a pretty good view from up here. You can see the big wheel over there and Pixar Pier and everything. Okay, just looking at the menu here, I think we're leaning towards getting 3 items. One for both of us, and then like something for the table share. Bountiful Valley Charcuterie, Bone Marrow Mac and Cheese, which sounds pretty dang good, and then maybe the Monte Cristo Corn Dog. This is the menu. There's also house-made churros. There's also a flatbread. There's an impossible meatball flatbread. But the bone marrow mac and cheese sounds pretty dang good. I'm also leaning towards maybe the chicken teriyaki bowl. Either chicken teriyaki bowl or the mac and cheese. But I do like some mac and cheese, and I like a good meat and cheese platter charcuterie. So yeah, I don't know. We'll get a couple different things here. And this is what the inside of the place looks like. So you kind of got the old former Mickey's Fun Wheel over there, and then over there you got Radiator Springs Racers off in the distance, and then possibly Guardians around that way. Can you see Guardians? Maybe, possibly. A while back that was called the Mickey's Fun Wheel. That was called Pixar Pal Around, but it's all illuminated with a shroud of nightfall. Look at that. Beautiful. And this is what we're dealing with. This is this is the mac and cheese. This is the bone marrow mac and cheese over here. This is the charcuterie board, which is the meat and cheeses and whatnot, basically served on a stump, like a tree stump.
Yeah. Oh look, there's a little.
Oh, there's a little hidden Mickey, hidden key Mickey. And then over here, you ended up getting, which is, what did you get? It was a corn dog, right?
The Monte Cristo corn dog.
Monte Cristo corn dog, and then waffle fries. Trying to figure out what this is. What do you think that is right there?
I think it might be like liver pate or something.
Liver pate. All right, and then you got some grapes here. A liver pate, huh?
I think so, because I think regular pate, like goose, is like illegal to do.
What? So I try some of that? I've never had it. All right, I tried a little bit of it. It kind of reminds me of like a potted meat of some sort. Like when you get to go to the grocery store, you get the potted meat. Kind of reminds me of like a potted meat. I don't really know what the heck I just consumed.
I've never heard of potted meat before.
You've never had potted meat? You never tried potted meat before? I mean, potted meat is something you have like near like the Vienna sausages and like that kind of stuff in the grocery store. It's like a potted meat. And how was that? You had the one. How was it?
It's good. So it's like ham cheese, like like it's like
Okay. All layered
rationed in
there.
it. Yeah, it's really good.
And now it is time for our lightning lane for Guardians of the Galaxy. The former Hollywood Tower is now Guardians. There's like a little dropping in over here. The Guardians. Over here in the queue line, there is a garden gnome. When you're heading in, there's a full-on gnome. And going into the queue, and then obviously this ride is also at Epcot Center, except it's a coaster at Epcot Center, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. But there's a little Epcot nod in here. There's a Figment inside the queue line in here. We have Figment's right up here at the very top. Now, could that be considered a hidden Mickey? That might be a hidden Mickey.
I never know some great.
And there's Scarrold, the original Scarrold, Harold the Yeti from the Matterhorn. We saw Scarrold earlier, but there's Harold, there's the original Harold. He's not quite as frightening as the one that's in there now.
They're all scary.
He's pretty scary still, yeah.
The new one just comes out so far.
Walt Disney World, we have Disco Yeti. This is like there's a lot of electrical current going through this place. A lot of electrical current. So this is some sort of a warning sign right here. Getting ready to go up into the gantry lift. Now I do love Twilight Zone more than I like Guardians of the Galaxy, but when it comes to rides, I think I like the Guardians Mission Breakout better than I like the California version of Hollywood Tower.
Yeah, same. Yeah, the Florida one is like top tier tower ride.
Definitely.
But here, I really am starting to really love Mission Breakout. It is so much fun. Every time we've gone on it, it's just been like a blast.
And the soundtrack is great.
Yeah.
We ended up getting Elvis. Was it Burning Love? We got an Elvis song for today. We got an Elvis Temperature Ride. Burning Love. We got Burning Love. And the drops were good. Nighttime drop in.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Now, obviously, the one in Florida is far more superior than the one was here because it has the dark ride aspect and all that.
Yeah.
So I love the Hollywood Tower out there. But if they were going to change one, I'm glad they changed this one.
Yeah, it's so good. I think when we did the one for Halloween, the After Dark, I think that solidified how much I love it. And now it's just like such a good ride.
I'm kind of surprised they're doing fireworks with as windy as it was today. I guess the wind has subsided and they decided to launch the fireworks. Soothing sounds of sirens and fireworks here in Anaheim. All right, that's going to do it for today. You think we missed the grand finale? Maybe, possibly? I hope not. Nonetheless, that's going to do it for today. We did it.
We did it.
Well, I think the grand finale is going to. There it goes. A good day here at Disneyland, DCA, park hopping. We went to the, not annual pass holder lounge, what was it called?
Magic Key Holder.
Magic Key Holder Lounge.
So cool. I really liked it.
Yeah.
It was so good.
A lot of lightning lanes, a lot of rides, a lot of attractions.
Yeah, we did a lot of rides.
We did a lot. And we're witnessing the final fireworks show, which I'm surprised they're happening because it has been very windy. There was a huge wind warning earlier, and now the wind has subsided and the fireworks are closing out. All right, that's going to do it for today. See you in the next video. The Daphne Show.
There's something.
The vlog.
It's over.
Go fireworks, go, go, go. Go fireworks, go, go, go. Go fireworks, go, go fireworks, go. I don't know, I keep thinking the grand finale is going to happen, and it hasn't happened yet, but I feel like there's a Pixar ball right there. Squirrel. And then, this is awesome.
This is going to be a long show.
Is this the fireworks? Are this the 100th anniversary fireworks?
I think so, because the park closed at 800%.
Yeah, 100%. You are 100% right on the 100th anniversary because the park did close at 8 and it is now almost 10 o'clock. It is 9:30, so this would have been, these are the fireworks, or the special fireworks. There goes the tram. We decided to walk it. You've already done the outro. You already said the vlog is over, but this is bonus footage. There it is. Look at that through the palm trees. The fireworks and the bursting of fire up in the sky above the Disneyland Resort. A thing of beauty. 100 years in the making. Ooh, there's the grand finale. There it is. Now we can officially say the vlog
It's over.
nails it again.